What's going on, guys? It's Gabe here. And, I was just sitting here in my truck and, my company truck, and, I was thinking, about some things, and, I probably watched, 35, 45 dip videos today, just trying to better my content, better, understand the dipping community, I'm new to the community, alright? And, I see that the redneck thing is perceived real big, and I guess I'm a redneck. I guess I'm what you'd call a redneck, I don't proceed to go out here, and, say I'm fucking badass and, do donuts and fields and shit, I've done it. I did it in high school and shit, I have a lifted fucking Dodge. I love my Dodge. I've drove with Chevys, I ain't got a problem with Ford either, I have a wide variety of music, I listen to rock, I listen to country, I listen to Hank, I listen to all the oldies, the news, I don't listen to a lot of new country, but I don't know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong if you're watching this. I've noticed, not to be a dick, but there's a lot of people perceiving the redneck, trying hard to be a redneck. And I've seen cowboy hats, and if that's you, then that's you, do you. I'm not here to judge you, that's God's job. I'm not put on earth to please anybody but myself, And, I'm trying not to step on anyone's toes here, because I'm not a dick, I really am. I'm actually a really nice guy, but, I grew up on a farm. A ranch, basically, I grew up in South Missouri and Oklahoma. Oklahoma, I was born in Missouri, and I went most of my elementary school career in Missouri, in Branson, Missouri, if anyone knows where Branson is, around there, right south of there, about 30 minutes to a little town called Forsyth. And I loved it. Then I moved to Oklahoma with my dad when I was my mom and dad. I was probably 12, I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that. I was still young as shit, we had a big farm in Missouri. I woke up, every morning getting up, would help my grandpa feed, go to school, and I had a nice truck in high school. I had a 79 K30, Chevy K30, it was 5-speed. It was a bad bitch, it was two-tone, it was baby blue and white. I'll never forget it, it was fucking, and I'll make a video, I still got the truck. I don't drive it ever, but when I go home, I take it out every couple of days, and it's sharp, not a scratch on it, all original. Just because it was taken care of, not because it's a bunch of money fixed, no, it was taken care of. It was my grandpa's truck, and, and now, I got a Dodge, and I got my Duramax, and that's the two trucks I have right now back home. And I don't say to come from money at all, I worked my dick off for what I do have. My whole life, I've worked my ass off every day, if you ain't got work ethic, you ain't gonna make it in life. Don't ever, if you're from a small town like I am, when half your family's there stuck in a 9-to-5 job they hate, don't stay there, when you turn 18 years old, I was 16 and I got my first job. And I knew right then, I'm not gonna be here, when I'm 25, fucking stuck at a deadbeat job, hating my life in a small ass town, still partying with high schoolers when I'm 20 years old. There's a lot of guys in my hometown that were like 25, they still went to high school parties. Alright, and I'll say I partied a lot in high school. I was a drinker in high school. I still am a drinker. Pretty big drinker, actually, but, I wasn't big into football or basketball. I was a rodeo guy. I loved riding bulls. I loved, riding broncs. I didn't have anything against bronc riders or ropers. They all loved what they did, and that's good. If you love what you do, then you do what you love to do. I'm not here to judge what you do. And, my thing there is to, if you want to be successful, if you're from a town like I am, you can't stay in that town. If you want something, you gotta go out and get it. You can't sit back and wait for it to happen to you. I hate the people that say it'll happen when it happens. Either you can or you can't. You don't let stuff happen. You gotta take life by the horns and ride that bitch. People say, you only live once. No, you only die once. You live every goddamn day. And live every day to the fullest you can. I'm not trying to fucking get into the pussy shit, but I'm gonna pack a lip. And we're gonna talk some more here. We're gonna put in a pinch cup and take it straight. Or I got a can of Southern Blend, but it's basically empty. But I guess we'll just pack some straight. It's almost empty too. About a pinch left in there. I don't care. Anyways, but no, you know, and I've seen a couple videos, you know, when guys got out, you know, acting like they had this, you know, doing donuts in fields and stuff. And see, when I was growing up in high school, you know, I grew up in a strict family, but I grew up the one boy out of 3 girls. I was the only boy, and I was baby of the family, and I was the youngest. So you can tell I was really strict as shit, you know, my sisters. And, you know, when I turned 16, got my license, you know, my parents didn't give a damn what I did. But they did, you know. I didn't have a curfew, but after midnight, my dad locked the front door, and he'd leave one window unlocked in the house, and I had to find which window it was and crawl through it. And I still had to be up by 4 a.m. to go feed cattle no matter what I did. If I was still drunk at 4 a.m., I had to be there to feed cattle. That's what I was raised, you know. You turn 18 years old. When you turn 18, you know, you're a man. So you go out and you become a man. You know, you don't sit home and, you know, just play video games, you know. I mean, and, you know, I look at a lot of YouTubers today. Again, I'm not trying to, you know, step on anyone's toes. They're still at home. They're still playing games every day. You know, and me, you know, I like working on the road like I do now. I like it because I like being gone. I'm a drifter. I don't like staying in one place for too long. I like being on the road. I'm not a big guy on family. You know, I know family's the most important thing in the world, but I don't really talk to my family. I don't really go home.